I don't remember. I was
Okay,
just kind of.
since this is my left nostril, I must have did that for the
Well,
before.
hurry up and nose it, because that's what it says to do.
Okay, all right.
That's what it says to do, so we can drink it. Hurry up and nose it. You didn't really put it down in there. You're supposed to put it down in there and nose it first. You're just getting the whiff off of the ethanol. You're supposed to drop it in there, and then you're supposed to put it in your nose.
It's a little mellow. Kind of clears my sinuses up. It's not as bad as the other one. I think we're doing it right. All right.
It says that after you've nosed it, it means that you knows what it is. And now you knows that it was the right one that you tried. Now, do you remember which one this was?
That's the before. The before I nosed it, and that's the after I nosed it.
Well, I think you done fucked up, because you see what you did was you nosed the after, and then you nosed the before.
Oh, man. Well, at least it was just me. Maybe you could do it right.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. What are you talking about?
Well, you see, there's a thing.
What am I, your guinea pig?
You see, I got this straw from when I was at Subway earlier, and I done drank like root beer out of it. And I'm not putting something that you put up your nose into my nose.
This is the end I used. Just turn it over and use the other end.
In fact, I'm going to show you just exactly what we were supposed to do, because we got charcoal along with this. And I've been sitting and letting it here brew. It's the charcoal that they said that we use, because that's what they do for so many years to make that beautiful, delicious Jack Daniels. They use sugar maple charcoal.
And it colors it, right?
Well, that's what we're about to find out. I got me one of them fancy goblets here. I was dating a witchcraft chick. She tried to suck my blood one night, and I beat her to senseless. But she at least left me this nice chocolate glass chalice. Now let's take a look what this happens here when we do this.
It's a little gray.
Oh, Jesus.
It's black.
Oh, Jesus.
Do we make the right brew? You know, that kind of looks like the Kraken coffee room. I had a Kraken coffee room one time.
You know what it looks
a lot like that.
It looks like I'd be a crackhead if I drank it.
Well, let me try. Well, you know what? It tastes more like the Jack Daniels I'm used to. So maybe it is right.
Jack Daniels?
The Jack Daniels.
Daniels? It sounded like you said Daniels.
Well, I think it is right because it tastes like it.
All right, then. I guess I could give it a try.
Now, does that sound like the right stuff?
No! Hell no!
I think your taste buds are a little messed up because it tasted right to me.
It doesn't look right and it doesn't taste right. This actually tastes pretty good. That's the after. But this right here, what I did, a little failed experiment. I thought it was going to turn out like it was going to look all smoky, brown and look like actual scotch or like scotch whiskey where you drink when it's all cold outside and you drink to feel good and warm inside. Instead, all I did was make a rye and charcoal cereal in a glass.
Well, whatever. It tasted good to me. Hey, let's filter it again and pour it into the after bottle.
No, I think we ought to save that after bottle because we done screwed up the before bottle. The before bottle's about empty. And you can still drink that as a casual drink, but the problem of the fact of the matter is we done made charcoal slush here when we ought to be having a gentleman's drink, which is exactly what this is. This is after the charcoal mellowing process. And now what we did was try to make our own little bottle of after the charcoal mellowing process with the before bottle. And that means that me and you are a couple of dipshits.
But it doesn't have the color. There ain't no color in that.
Well, that's all right, though. You know why? They're trying to illustrate a point. They took the color out because they know how to do stuff like that. They're magics. They got like millions and millions of dollars. They can do magic with that money, and that's part of it. They can make vodka brown if they wanted to. Jack Daniels can make brown vodka if they wanted to. Think about that. Now, it wouldn't taste like no vodka I'd ever had. Probably about 10 times better and a lot more stout. But that's exactly the point. We should be drinking that instead of trying to make more of that. That was a mistake, my friend.
Whatever. Well, since this one's almost gone, I'm going to go ahead and pour it in there. So I got some colored Jack, and I feel like I'm doing it right.
Or I could just pour some Coca-Cola in that for you, and then it'd definitely be brown.
I still want to do the cold thing. This is special coal. You realize how many bad kids had to donate their coal in order to make these little testing boxes? You realize that? I mean, there's a lot of bad kids out there.
Jack Daniels does? They get
from Santa Claus. You know, he gives coal to people that are bad.
Ooh, Santa Claus drinks a lot of Jack
Well,
Daniels.
you know, the kids, they don't even use coal anymore for heat. So they donated their coal to the Jack Daniels factory so that they can make these little kits. Now, that's a lot of work. I think we should honor that and put the coal back where it belongs after I filter it into that.
I tell you what we ought to do is just go ahead and give all that coal that just didn't been filtered there, buy all that there whiskey, and we should just go right to the nearest children's hospital and say, here you go, little Johnny. Merry Christmas. And they say, I know it's July. Well, now it's August, but it'd be Merry Christmas in August. And this is the coal, and that is the proof. You weren't naughty for no reason. Now you get to be naughty all you want.
Sounds great, man. All right.